So I don't remember the play, so I'll tell you off of the video that I saw. One of my players poked out the ball, and I picked it up on the break, took a couple dribbles, and went up and dunked it. I was swinging forward and kind of got undercut a little bit, and then fell basically backwards, landed on my face and kind of, I guess, scorpioned. I've dunked the ball like that probably 1,000 times in my life and never done anything like that, you know? So I think for me, it definitely gives some perspective on how fragile life is. Remember how to do it? Remember you put the ball, oh.
Literally, my favorite thing in the entire world is seeing him as a dad. Basketball and everything aside, like, he's the best dad.
Former Liberty basketball player Scottie James and his wife Delaney have been together since 8th grade.
He was like the new kid at the school. I had gone to the same school my entire life, and we didn't really have many new kids come in.
I actually walked in, I had met everybody in my class except for one girl, and I saw her, and I was like, oh, I hope this is the other girl, because she's like super, super cute.
Very tall, handsome, and I was like, okay, I think I might finally have a guy that I like.
And then I guess the rest of that is kind of history.
To say the least, today they're married in a family of 4. But when you look back to those early dating days, one thing that hasn't changed is Scottie's love for basketball.
I never really had that like love of sports, and so it was kind of inspiring, I guess, to see somebody's like passion for a game.
It's always been like my dream and stuff to play professional basketball, and she always knew that and stuff.
I knew that depending on where our relationship took us, that could be in my future for a long time.
And the sport would take them on quite the journey. After graduating from Liberty University, Scottie would begin his professional playing career in Germany, which is where his family would grow for the first time.
She flew over like 34 weeks pregnant, had the baby in October, like right when the season was starting ready to go in. First year, being married, and then boom, going overseas, having a baby, and yeah.
It would be a unique start to a new chapter for the James family, but they would embrace the experience. The following season, Scottie would briefly play in Israel. Before landing an unlikely opportunity in October of 2022 with the Tianjin Pioneers of the Chinese Basketball Association. All would be well until about 6 months later, when Scottie would experience that scary moment on the court.
I was unconscious for about an hour, woke up in the hospital, had 25 stitches in my face, had one of my, actually this fake tooth right here was broken half, broken nose, was in the hospital for 8 days.
And during this time, Scottie would be alone without his wife or family as the COVID restrictions were still in place in China.
I remember he like called me and he said that he was in a doctor's office, and I was just like, are you in the hospital? Like, why would you be calling me in the middle of your game if you're just like, no? I was very scared. I didn't know what the outcome was gonna be. I didn't know if he had any long-term injuries.
During this time of unknown and recovery, the couple turned to God for strength.
God was definitely looking out. I didn't have any like serious neck or back injuries, which definitely like should have been a lot more serious of injuries, just based off of what I can expect, and like also just like talking with different doctors, and all the tests came back and they were good. So I just had like some bruising on my brain at the time. That's pretty much all healed up now.
I think that our faith has been the only constant. I mean, languages aside, scenery, all those things can change, and the fact that we can always come back to our faith and our trust that God has the whole picture, God knows what's best. So I think trusting in that is the most important thing for us.
Thankfully, Scottie would make a full recovery and would be cleared to get back on the hardwood. Today, he brings a new appreciation to the court, grateful to continue to play the game he loves and live out his dream of playing professional basketball. In June of 2023, he would sign his second contract with Tianjin and plans to head back to China for his second season with the Pioneers. But this time, when he goes back overseas, he plans to bring his girls with him.
Being overseas and that adjustment every single season is always difficult, but it's taught me that he is home to me, and no matter what we're doing, no matter where we are, the most important thing is being together. I don't care where this journey takes us, being with you is the only thing that matters. And coming out stronger, I feel like we definitely have, and I'm really grateful for that.